Hello, everybody. Hey, I'm sorry I've taken a couple weeks off, and um, I feel like it's aged me a little bit. Yeah, I kind of fought off the YouTube channel for a while. It was a little bit like Jonah and the whale, and I haven't really been following through with my Heavenly Father's will. I just kind of been sitting back watching everything I said happen, actually. And so all this stuff's going on around the world, and it's I could have told you so. Or is it that I haven't denied the power and the authority that all followers of Christ have inherited? No, I haven't denied that. So there's been consequences for those folks out there that I've been trying to talk to and have been ignoring me. Yeah, the whole world's falling apart. I think unfortunately in America, everybody's distracted with what's going on in America, but it's kind of like nothing, all the drama and all the, saga of everything going on with, riots over some guy that can't breathe. And, I'm not trying to disregard that situation at all. But while America's being distracted with this, everything else is going on in the world. And so, I'm kind of trying to, I guess I came out of the 2 week break here, and I just decided maybe it's time to go ahead and say another video. I told you so. Israel, Iran, Iraq, India, China, Africa, the Chinese, Hong Kong, Tiananmen Square. I mean, whatever. The list goes on and on. It's like this global thing going on right now. And there's these three kinds of people. There's three kinds of people, and I'm not saying it's 33%, 33%, 33%. I'm not really saying that, but let's just go ahead and say that was the case. I don't think it's exactly the case, but you get these 33%. Well, like A, B, and C. While A is trying to kill B and C, A is successful at killing B, but not successful at killing B or C. So it's like A is killing B, A is trying to kill C, but A is not really killing C. It's only killing B, and in the process, it's killing itself. Yeah. So we got 67, 66, whatever, percent of the population, killing one another. And in the end, what will rise forth, what will survive this is the nation of Abraham, and when the Jew, when the Muslim, when the Christian realizes that every place they set their feet is the promised land, then they will be set free. I mean, it's the nation of Abraham is wherever someone that is a citizen of the nation of Abraham steps. There he is. He's free in his own promised land. That's the Native American. That's the African. That's the Muslim. That's the Jew. That's the Christian. Um, it's we're coming to a time where it's obvious. Out of these three people, there's those that are the hunters, and there's those that are the prey, and then there's those that are neither. Or you could look at it like this: there's those one group is those who cannot forgive, therefore they shall not be forgiven. The other group is those who cannot forgive, therefore they shall not be forgiven. And then there's the third group that have learned to love and forgive. Yeah, there's actually Jews, Christians, and Muslims that are in that group that will survive this. Everything's falling apart right now globally, and the little kind of domestic crap we got going on here in the United States is just a distraction. The Freemasons delivering bricks in front of the CNN building or whatever happened there, and just this and that, and the way the politicians are dealing with it. It's like, one of these days when the herd has been thinned out, people can reflect back and and hear what I've said, you know, one thing I'll have to say is, I could go on and on about dishing on on Moses, um, just kind of smack talking Moses, because there's a lot of things that Moses did that has ruined this world all the way up until this day. It's a hurdle that we still haven't gotten over. I'm here to help us get over that Moses hurdle. Um, but there's some things that I can say about Moses that aren't terrible, and maybe I should start there before I really tear into Moses. But maybe tearing into Moses is a totally another video. But I do think that his heart was broken when he had to deliver the news to Pharaoh over and over again, and specifically when in the true Exodus, when he heard the mournful, sorrowful crying that came out of Egypt as the Israelites left. Yeah, that's harsh, man. Delivering information that really affects people, that's a hard thing to do. And to see it destroy people's lives, even if that is the will of our Heavenly Father, the Almighty Creator, if that is His will, and you can see His justification behind it. When people are getting crushed, you know, it's hard to watch when you kind of were the messenger of this information, and so I kind of avoided things for a while, and I apologize for that. One day on Judgment Day, I guess I'll have to answer for that. But there's so many questions that no one's even asking. Like, how long has Judah been selling his brothers and sisters into slavery? Yeah, Judah didn't just sell Joseph into slavery. He's still doing it today. Yeah. The Black Hebrew movement, some of the Africans and whatnot, African Americans, however you want to label them, they've kind of figured this out to a certain degree. Judah has continued to sell his brothers and sisters into slavery. It's like this family trait, they figured it out how profitable it is to just go ahead and sell a brother or a sister into slavery. And I'm trying to offer the cup of freedom, no more slavery. No man should lord over another man. We need to stick to the commandments of our Heavenly Father, and all these other laws of men, are just corrupt. And that's started with Moses, unfortunately. And we're still living underneath the laws of men today. And yeah, see, I just, man, I have so much to say, and I know I'm out of time, actually. I just kind of unloaded a few thoughts there. I'm years behind on where I really need to be posting videos, and in the last 2 weeks, what I haven't said, 100 videos I haven't said. I've just kind of kept my mouth shut and bit my tongue. But those who forgive one another and love one another, they'll survive what's coming down the pike, But those who can't do that, they just won't. And anyway, I love y'all. I'm gonna let you go. I'll catch up with you later.